Whoa, that transition was fast. Hello, everyone. Hello. He's gone so fast. Ready? You guys ready for this? Huh? What's up, everybody? OBS is the way to go. Everyone, I just want to be as clear as humanly possible. My comment is no comment. Can you guys hear me? That last one didn't sound like it had sound. What? Which one? No, they should all have sound. Hold on, let's see. Talk, Aaron, talk. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3.
You scared or what?
Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3. Can you hear me? Perfect sound. We've gone through and set up all new scenes and settings and trying to make everything look as good as humanly possible. What's the countdown for? Nothing. We're testing. We're testing. Everybody, I need a volunteer, just one. Please don't go crazy. I really mean it. I'm going to be live for 5 minutes. I'm testing. I love the excitement. Okay. Can somebody do me? Oh, you did what I wasn't ready. What the hell is wrong with you people? Notch, thanks for the Prime sub. Did the clock go up? I wasn't ready. Did the clock go up? What's all this now? We're just testing for tomorrow's Sub-A-Thon. No? Hold on. Nobody do anything. Nobody do anything. Checking clip. Set the timer. Thanks, Tanner. It went up. It didn't go up. Try again. Nada. Very low sound on the blurp on my end. Which blurp was it? Ziggy, thanks for the Nexus store purchase. Okay. I feel like everything is working, and we can adjust blurp sounds. Pray for the servers. We could adjust blurp sounds easily. We really need this timer to work. Why? Oh, why? Okay. Houston, we have a problem. All right, switching. We have a problem. We're all praying for the servers. Okay, everybody stop. Don't do any subbing. Okay. Oh, I want to watch this video really quick. I was going to watch it anyways. I just thought we could watch it together. Everyone keeps sending it to me. Wait, let's get the clock off the screen.
Loose Cannon Production.
That's hot.
You said there are players needing fun? Where? Okay, thank you. We are on it. We have a 1052, no fun found, dispatch rescue immediately.
I hit like 5 times!
Man, why? No!
Somebody needs to step up and save us from the vision, 'cause it's really tough when monsters move real fast and items never drop. Help us please, Judd. We need a rescuer.
All our minions are dead. Like, literally
I'm here, Gazzy, don't worry, buddy.
every single one of them is dead.
I'm dead. I got it.
Don't worry, Rax. Mike is here, buddy. Help is on the way, dearie. Just hold on, buddy.
But Peter,
I know, buddy.
sorry, I'm a little frustrated.
I got you. Here, take this. It's called fun. It will make you feel better.
I clicked it like 5 times!
Mike's here, bud. Mike's here.
When's last Epoch, man?
All our minions are dead.
I know,
Like,
buddy, I'm
literally
sorry.
every single one of them is dead.
I'm going back for Rue. Rue! I got you, buddy. Believe me, we make fun games. You're safe now. We don't kill your fun.
Root and relax. It's gonna be okay.
Oh shit, it's the vision.
I'm fucking awesome.
Excuse me? Where do you think you are going with Rue 2? I deployed my game fixing patch. Get your ass back to the game right now.
Hurry up, Mike. Get him in the boat. Get Rue to safety now.
He's not going back to the vision.
You think no friction is fun, Rue, but it's not. You'll see. Getting spammed by trade bots all day is awesome. Fine, whatever. Take the cat away.
Don't worry. I've seen the patch. It ain't shit. Come on, Rue. Let's go. Happy Season 2. Launch everyone.
As always, nice job, Hog. Very entertaining. 10 out of 10. Very good, sir. Okay. Well, as of right now, as far as Sub-A-Thon readiness, you guys are going to love this. Everything is functioning great. Except the clock. The clock isn't working. Oh, man. We've already tried 2 separate clocks. And I can't get either of them to, like, we Sub-A-Thoned for 96 days last year. I don't know if that's important, but, yeah, we can't get the clock to work. It's okay, 1 second. That looks correct. Create. Update. 8 hours. URL. Okay. This will count. Third clock option in the DMs. This will count for tomorrow's Sub-A-Thon. Can one person, don't spam, drop a sub, please? No, it's not going up. The clock looks fine. Bro, it's 1 a.m. Why are you awake? What in the world? No, I'm going to take care of it, medic. Come on. The count is rigged. I can't wait for this game to peak at 175,000 and Ellie Andy's try to justify to overhype. We will see. We will see. The one I sent you is for stream elements. Let's see here. Stream elements clock. All right, walk me through. How do I add this to OBS? Everybody, if you're here right now, just FYI, this is supposed to be a very short stream. We're just doing a quick test to see if we are Sub-A-Thon ready. And right now we are not. Okay, 1 second. All right, I'm logged into stream elements. It can't be that easy. There's no way. OBS, copy URL. Okay. I've got the clock. That's good, I think. Reset setup. Okay. Start duration. 8 hours. Guilty. Let's see if you're a lifesaver again. Here, you guys can listen to this. Oh my gosh.
Action RPG, he's live again today with a smile on his face, but he's feeling dismay. The subs keep rolling in, the timer won't go down. He's trapped inside the stream, a prisoner in his crown. It's the Sub-A-Thon that never ends, with cheers and bits from all his friends. He's stuck here in this endless game, but we keep adding to the flame. He can't escape, not even sleep. The chat just keeps on pushing deep. The Sub-A-Thon that never ends. Aaron's fate, it just depends. He thought it lasted a day.
There's just no way this is going to work. I feel like it's just too easy. All right. Sky, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Here we go. All the supporter packs are on a Nexus. They're right here. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, guys, it's always an ask, not a tell. But right now, all the new supporter packs are available through my Nexus store, and it supports the channel. Very much appreciated. West gave a sub to Hog. I don't know. I'm at a loss for words. Oh, wait a second. It went up. The gifted didn't work? These are the options. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, other subs, tips, cheers. That should be everything. Maybe, was it a prime? The new sub went up. Gifted didn't work. Wait a second. It went up again. I just bought a Woven Legend. Awesome. Nice. I wonder if there is a delay. Went up 1 minute for a follower. It's delayed. That's my only guess. Could be delayed. Let's watch Hog's video. We just watched it. New sub, Rock. Thank you. I can't wait for tomorrow. I know. I can't wait either. I'm just having like mild anxiety about why I can't get. This is our third attempt to try and get a Sub-A-Thon timer to work. Which is like, this is the easy one. This is the easy one. That is so weird. Okay. Someone say Sub-A-Thon? No. We're testing the clock right now. Don't worry. The world's slowest 24 hours. No, it can't be delayed that long. Guilty, do some research. See if it's delayed. I'm so excited I can't sleep. You're not that far away. Under 11 hours. It's working on some, but not others. Yeah, it's weird. Let me toggle them all on and off. It almost looks like it's working instantaneous for follows. Hold on. All right, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hello. Everybody, we are just testing to get ready for the Sub-A-Thon tomorrow. It's going to work this time. So sad I can't play Sith Lord Smite on launch. Why? My brain keeps thinking Swarmblade.
He's cheating. I'm not cheating.
All right, blurps aren't going to work. It's not a blurp clock, unfortunately. We tried. I literally just turned it off and back on. It should work for bits, subs, and donations. No, we have to manually calculate blurps. The blurp clock's not working. So sad. I was excited to work the snipe with blurps. What? The follows are working. Could be worse. Could be an interview. Yeah, very funny. That's true. Follows add to the clock during the Sub-A-Thon? No, that's what's so weird. And the follows are unchecked on my little settings box. so... No, it's all, I mean, it's all right here. Like, it's very pretty self-explanatory. Oh, you can't see it. I don't know. Literally, there's the clock. Watch when you hit pause. Pause. It's stopped. Continue. It's going. Setup. Everything's in, and follows are unchecked. It's jacked up. Make the changes to time and select hit save and publish. Test. Yeah, we can't get the clock to work. Oh man. Oh man. There is no save and publish. Hold on a second. Hold on. Guilty. Take a look at the screen. I'm going to kill everything on screen so you can get a good view. Bye. Bye. Potential solution widget configuration. What clock are you using? Stream Elements? Classic Twitch. There is no look. So take a look at the screen right now. I can't scroll. Okay, look, I can't scroll. There's nothing that says save and publish. There's nothing at the bottom. Close that overlay top left. Top left. Why are you awake? We can't get the clock to work. Log out. This closes the whole screen. Right? Sub-A-Thon countdown timer. Use the element. Bam. Kicks open your timer. Okay, customize all the times, then copy URL. Oh, jeez. Okay. All right, setting them. Hold on a second. I'll test something. I just literally set everything to 2 minutes. Oh, start duration 8 hours. No, so far from a prep perspective, this Sub-A-Thon has just been insane. Man, it's just one nightmare after the next. Oh. And you probably think, Aaron, well, you're unprepared. You shouldn't be doing this last minute. We've been preparing for weeks. It just feels like we can't get anything to work. Yeah, we can't even get the timer to start. Yeah, we can't even get the timer to start. Guilty. I don't know. I think this timer. 10-minute snack break, then come back and take a look. Maybe this is what we need to do. Custom design it. Ugh. Is this guy brand new at streamer? Yes. I Sub-A-Thoned for 96 days last year. 96. Aaron doesn't even know what he's doing. Read chat. He's not reading. You have to use customize, then change everything, then hit save and publish. That's the plan, huh? He knows how to read sometimes. All right. This is what we're going to do. I am going to work on this. Okay. I am going to work on this. No, not you. Get out of there. This. Okay, customize. Let's do this. No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. It's like just late and I don't know. I would want something to work right. I've also got a fancy dancy new when I want to record and edit during the Sub-A-Thon. I have I can switch stream to the top monitor. Whoa! So now I've got my main monitor to hide everything I'm doing. Huh? So anyways, I've got to create this thing from scratch. So you guys can watch some DM. This is DM's video.
As of the posting.
PoE2 or last Epoch. So I'm going to put this on while I'm building the clock.
In this video, Last Epoch will be launching their Season 2. This will be on the 17th. They actually reached out and said, we want to sponsor a video on the channel to talk about Last Epoch. So I asked them, is there a video in particular you're asking me to make? Like, do you want me to make a build guide or something like that, or introduction for new players, beginner's guide, etc.? And they said, no, we actually just want to hear you talk about your thoughts about the game. You can kind of pick the topic. We don't have to watch it. Just put your honest thoughts out about the game. So I thought, okay, what makes the most sense then is this is mostly a Path of Exile 2 channel right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break down the differences for the people that are most likely playing Path of Exile 2 between PoE 2 and Last Epoch. Also, if you're a PoE 2 player, you more than likely have heard about Last Epoch a lot lately because there was the whole controversy about Path of Exile 2 dropping their league basically 2 days after the original launch day of Last Epoch, and Last Epoch moved it back because of that to the 17th, which will be tomorrow is when it is actually launching. So it's been in the conversation a lot lately from both content creators as well as, you know, just the online space in general because of that particular talking point as well. So thanks to Last Epoch for sponsoring this video. This is a sponsored video, but these are going to be my honest thoughts, as that was the point of what they wanted to sponsor me for. They wanted to know my thoughts and breakdown. So first thing I'm going to do to you is we're just going to show here Steam here. First of all, this is a review. It's very positive, mostly positive. The price point of the game is $35, so it's less than Diablo 4, but like $5 more than Path of Exile 2. But in terms of monetization, all the supporter packs, etc., these are all cosmetic and things in-game, utility items like stash tabs, etc. You don't actually have to buy these. There is no utility you can purchase or quality of life you can purchase. You just buy the game and you're basically done. These stash tabs, for instance, you just like click them. You can get more of these, or you can buy new stash tabs here for gold as well. So you don't really have to worry about that portion of the game, aka you spend $35, and unless you want to buy supporter packs for literally cosmetics, then you're done. One other nice part about this game too is it does have a fully offline mode. If I show you here, you can play the game both online, which is their servers, their live service, but you can also launch it as a fully offline game mode. For this reason, that means you can play this on something like the Steam Deck. It also means in times like, you know, today as of the posting of this video, the servers are going to be down for 24 hours because you're swapping over your to the new patch, etc. In these types of times, or when the servers are having problems on launch, you can literally just run it in offline mode. This is actually how I played the game on the full release of the game itself, because and this is full release, if it's not an early access game, they consider it a fully released live service product at this point. Upon the launch of the game, there were server issues the first like 2, maybe 3 days. So I was just playing in offline mode in order to be able to actually access the game. So for me personally, I own a Steam Deck. That is one selling point for me. In terms of classes, it works very similarly to PoE 2. You're going to have a base class and then advanced what they call masteries that you essentially ascend into. You have Void Knight, Forge Guard, Paladin, for instance, are all mastery versions of the base class Sentinel. And with these comes passive points that you can spend in the variety of the different branches. Depending upon what you master determines how far you can go. You can see there's a chain here, so I can only go so far in some of these, but I'm a Paladin, so I can go all the way down here in these passives. And your base Sentinel has passive points as well. And this is kind of sort of the similar vibes to like the passive tree from PoE 2. Then this is the part that I think they do particularly well, is the skills. You have skills and specializations. So when you actually go in and you specialize into a skill, each skill has its own tree. And I'm not going to like break down every single detail, but basically it goes like this. Every one of these skills you choose to specialize in is going to have its own specialized tree, and these trees are going to modify the way each one of these skills work, and there are skills based upon the class you choose. So Sentinel, Void Knight, Forge Guard, Paladin, etc. This system, in my opinion, is the shining portion of the game that I think is a big selling factor and drawing point of the game. There's a lot of customization that you can do to your character, but it is also not exceedingly overwhelming. I always thought before Path of Exile 2 came out, the Last Epoch was the middle ground. Before Diablo 4 is like too simple, Path of Exile is too complicated, Last Epoch is sort of in the middle. That was a very common talking point. You would have heard back in the day about this, and I think this rings true still to this day. So the skills and the passives, in my opinion, are in Last Epoch RAW, and that's a significant portion of a player's progression throughout their character. Another significant portion of that would obviously be itemization, and that brings us to crafting in the game. Crafting in the game is actually really good, so it's actually way too in-depth for me to be able to break down in just this quick overview video where I want to touch a little bit on everything, but suffice it to say that if you enjoy processes of crafting items in ARPGs, you have a very thorough crafting system in the game. We have runes, which do modifiers. We have glyphs, which do modifiers to the crafting process. We have the forging potential, which lets us know basically how many attempts and forging attempts and additions we can actually do to this piece of gear. So like, just to give you an idea here. So I have a spare affix. There's 4 of these affixes here. I have a spare one here. I could available to apply a suffix. So let's just say I want health regeneration. I could add health regeneration on here, and I'll add a glyph. And what do I want the glyph to do? Let's have the glyph of hope, where it has a 25% chance to not cost me forging potential. And I can add on that affix. There we go. Critical success, which means I actually got a bonus to a different affix as well. So I got a tier up 1 of the melee attack speed. Now I could choose to upgrade my attack speed, and you can see here the cost of this costs 1 to 24 forging potential. I still have 34 remaining because it was a critical success, so it didn't take away the forging potential. Or we could just upgrade the tier 1. There we go. And that took 6 forging potential to upgrade the health. Could upgrade again, cost 10. Well, maybe now I want to do the melee attack speed, and I could do that as well. And now we go, my forging potential is 10. This affix is maxed. We have 10 potential left to go here, and that only cost me 3. So now we go here, and this, okay, glyph of hope actually procced, which means it didn't cost me any of my forging potential. So there's all these modifiers. I mean, there's more we could even do. There's a chance to seal an affix instead of upgrading it. The sealed affix is moved to its own slot. So let's just try to seal off armor. I hit that one, and look at that. The affix actually did seal, so I moved it off to the side. So I could add on yet another affix. Maybe I want to do void resistance. Well, I should have thought of that earlier, because now my forging potential is gone, and I can't add on that affix. So this is just like a random, just, you know, cluster of just clicking random things here to give you an idea. But you can see the process is actually a little bit more involved, and that is before we start talking about, you know, unique items and legendary potential, which is basically you can take a stat from another item and slam it onto a unique item to get even more stats and get even more in depth with your build. So that is just a brief overview. There's also, yeah, I forget.
It's ready. I hope it's ready. All right, someone hit it. I shouldn't say someone. Bunch of people. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Everybody, I'm working in the background. That's why I threw a video on. Thanks, Dark. Thanks, Brave. I don't know what to do.
Hold on to your butts.
Hold on to your butts.
About the Weaver stuff, where you can have Weaver's Will, which actually will give you items to like evolve with your character and become stronger as you level them up, etc. And they're even adding on more into Season 2. To be honest with you, I don't even fully understand all of the crafting in the game, because I haven't gotten all the way deep into it where I'm like crafting and min-maxing literally everything in the same way that I don't understand all the crafting in Path of Exile 1 yet. So there's enough of a system here that if you are somebody that enjoys crafting, you have that to dive into, and there's some very high ceiling potential in terms of creating items. This is actually a pretty big deal in my opinion, because I think half of the gameplay in ARPGs in terms of player progression is your character, your skills, you know, how you're doing the passive tree, your build, and your class, and the other half of it is what you choose to equip the character with. And if you don't have both of these in ARPG, you can feel lackluster at some point during your gameplay, but Last Epoch does have both of these. We didn't even talk about the IDO system yet. The IDO system is effectively like kind of like charms from Diablo 2. You can put these in here, and these will give you passive bonuses, and there can be unique versions of the IDOs as well that will help further modify whatever build you happen to be doing, etc. So you have all of these further modifiers to go through the IDO system too. And if it feels any bit overwhelming, the system is actually decently easy to understand, but it does have a high ceiling. So if you're trying to understand it better than myself that just has a basic understanding of playing the game and leveling up, there's plenty of people out there that have very thorough guides on how each and every one of these systems work. But what I like about Last Epoch is you don't feel like you get lost in the sauce too much. I've been able to play the game. I never really min-max very much. I just go into the game and play. I wasn't playing someone's build guide. I was just clicking the things that look correct, drag and dropping what seems right to me, learning the crafting as I I go and using my resources as I go. And I never really felt like I was massively punished for not choosing to use like a min-max build guide from the start. You can actually just play the game. And that actually was my primary explanation to people on the launch of the game on what I thought was a selling point of the game, is the ability to actually just play the game without having to feel the necessity of like getting a PhD in the game in order to actually be able to play it, but yet still having the depth that you need to continue to be interested in the game. The campaign's fairly all right. I won't say it's like the massive selling point or anything in the game. I think it's fairly decent. And the two criticisms I had of the game from playing it is, one, you very commonly hear about a graphics criticism. People, maybe they don't like the way the graphics look. In Season 2, it's actually getting a bit of a graphical update, which I think
it is getting a graphical update. This is true. For those that don't know already, Ellie is currently ranked 3rd on Steam's top sellers. That's crazy. Are you actually live? No, we're just, man, Exathius, like, we have everything. Everything is done. Everything is prepared. Everything is ready for tomorrow. I Sub-A-Thoned for 96 days last year. I cannot get the clock to work. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, OBS is awesome. Yeah, OBS is running fantastic. We cannot get the clock to work, which is so weird. So weird. Let's go. LE Season 2. I know. We are currently... Ba-da-rum-bum-bum. Where are you? How many hours? The whole game's getting graphical updates or just parts? No, pretty much the whole game. Textures, shadows, environment, combat feel, movement skills. Everything's getting a little love. 10 hours and 24 minutes. I have to go to bed and rest up for tomorrow. I hope you could find a clock solution. Hey, thanks so much. Hype for LE and Sub-A-Thon 3. Me too. All right, everybody. We got all our transition scenes in. Hello. I've even got the nature cam, but it's dark outside. Audio settings, video settings. If I want to edit, I can throw you all on the top screen. So that way I can mess around on the main screen.
Is nicely needed.
It's feeling really good. All right, I'm going to do some digging and some step-by-step stuff. I'm going to get this clock working tonight. And an owl? No, there's no owls. There's no owls. Look at my screenshot. I saw it. I'm going to just work on it. It's too hard to do it while I'm streaming, so I'm going to mess around with this. I'm going to mess around with this offline and then try it. I'll look at that right now. Thanks, Medic. Everybody, thank you all for your donations tonight. I will total them all up, and I will add it to the starting clock for tomorrow. So thank you all for hanging out for a little bit as we tested a few things. If you hadn't had a chance yet, if you plan on getting a supporter pack, the Nexus store is up right now. And yeah, all the supporter packs are available there. So if you want to get them, snag them. Festivities kick off tomorrow morning. And let's hope I get some sleep. You're all awesome. I will see you in the morning. See ya. Bye.